Alright guys, welcome to a new video. This is a review of my SPAMF. The SPAMF is a kit that turns the falconfire into a top prime mag-fed springer. Mine's a little bit different because I got a paint job on it that does not come as is, but we'll go more in depth into that in a little bit. It stands for Slide Prime Action Mag-Fed Falconfire. This is a kit by Gavin Customs. As you can see his insignia right there on the bottom of your barrel. The kit comes in 4 pieces. You have one side, two side, magwell, and then you have your barrel. They all come apart here. There's 2 screws that take off the front barrel. Then you have this, which nests inside these 2 pieces that sandwich it together. And then there's Allen key screws on one side. On the other side, you have normal Phillips head. It uses the slide prime from the falconfire, and then it also uses the grip. You have to replace the trigger, and the pusher goes, instead of being an open breech, to a pusher breech, which goes into a clear PETG barrel, which is slightly looser than brass. Right now I'm running a 9 kilogram spring in mine, which is hitting about 140 to 150 FPS with a spacer that comes in the kit. Kit's about $50 from Gavin Fuzzy Customs. Right now he is sold out, but you can find it on his Etsy. You just have to keep checking. It's in pretty high demand right now. It accepts both talons and katanas. It has a dual mag release. I'm using katana mags. So there's some blue katana mags that I've printed up, katana 2.0s. And this is not the mag release that comes in it. Mag release that comes with the kit, let me grab it over here. You get 2 pieces. So this is the mag release for the talon magazines. And then this is the release for the katana mags. I had to 3D design a piece that made this nub extend a little bit more because it's too short, and I kept having my katana mags, every time I would prime it back, they would slide back. Now, the newly designed piece, which I will be putting up on Thingiverse soon, my katana mags stay in just like they're supposed to. So the mag release is pretty long. It goes from almost the beginning of the end of the magwell to where your trigger's at. You can either use your middle finger to extend out and drop your magazine, or what I like is also sometimes just using my thumb on my hand that's releasing the mag. One of my favorite features about this PETG barrel is that when you slide it forward and you're loaded, you can actually see your dart in there. Right now I'm running Worker Gen 2s. The prime indicator on the original falconfire is also still intact with this kit. So you can see nothing, and then when you prime it back, it's red. Alright, so I've got one in the chamber. This target is at 60 feet away. So if you're going to be running Katana 2.0s, I don't know about Katanas like the original ones. I would suggest looking at the Thingiverse link once it's live and printing out a release, or having someone else print one for you. That way your Katanas don't just drop out of your magwell. I did paint mine. Mine was originally orange. Krylon Fusion Gloss Jungle Green as the base coat for all the pieces. I left the magwell and the barrel with the Krylon Gloss Jungle Green, and then I went over this with some generic dish soap. Let that sit, made sure my paint was cured, then put the dish soap on both sides. That's why they're both different. After I did that, I took some Krylon Automotive Enamel Black and went over it. Let that cure for 24 hours. Then went back with the hose and sprayed it down. Made sure to scrub out all of the soap. And underneath that revealed the jungle green as it was before I spray painted it black. And so it gave me this nice pattern. This is the only piece that sandwiches together, these 2 back pieces. This is one entire piece, this barrel, and then the magwell is one entire piece. So doing the soap masking on the barrel and the magwell would have proven difficult, so I just did it on the back 2 panels, and I like how it turned out. And then I left the grip orange, so that way there's still something bright on there. Not that this would be any problem in a public park. As far as I wouldn't be concerned about it. And then another thing to know is that the trigger is actually a replacement. This is a 3D printed trigger that comes in the kit as well. Forgot to mention that. I chronographed it at the last war, and it's hitting between 140 to 150 FPS. Another bad dart. If I can hit anything. There's one. Right in the center. See, first jam, This is from the magazines. These are new kathanas that I still need to sand down a little bit, get them feed more reliably, but pretty accurate. Again, no scar barrel. This is just PETG barrel. There's an O-ring on the pusher. As you can see, it's getting solid performance, hitting near 100 feet with the 9 kilogram spring. I know it's suggested not, I think 12 kilograms is too much for it. I think 10 kilograms is the max spring load for this because it's all 3D printed, including the pusher breech. This 3D printed there with an O-ring. Might need to do a little bit more tuning on it. Overall, I have a really high opinion of this blaster. If I were you, I would definitely, if you are thinking of buying this blaster, keep an eye out for it. They sell out very fast. $50 per kit is kind of pricey, but it's delivering the hits. It's got solid performance. It's hitting pretty high FPS for a secondary Springer. It's got good accuracy, but I would highly suggest one. Pick one up if you can. Hit up Gavin Fuzzy, see if he's got any in stock. Check his Etsy. I know he said he might be getting, I think he said he's getting more in stock soon, because I heard some people asking him if they wanted them. But yeah, definitely a solid kit for $50. It's 3D printed in PLA. Layer height, I don't know, maybe 0.2, 0.3. I don't believe it's 0.1 because the layer height seems to be a little bit larger. But go ahead and check out his Etsy. He's got a bunch of other cool stuff, especially if you want to kit out a long shot. He's got a ton of kits. But this turns a falconfire into a usable blaster as a secondary or a primary. Definitely be looking forward to using it in wars in the future. I think I might run it at the next BTA war that we have coming up for Florida. So hit the like button down below, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time.